Picture me in chem class today. My professor is going over the organic structure of I couldn't even tell you. Wow. It was like cytokine, alkenes, I don't know. Organic chemistry lecture. I'm sitting there and I'm falling asleep because I did not sleep well last night at all. And I had a 3-hour lab prior to that, and then a break of 2 hours where I was just sitting doing work silently. So I was just very, 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 had to add an extra very sleepy, falling asleep. And then I get this little feeling. I just start writing in my notebook. And then I write an entire page just sitting there. And it's very sloppy handwriting, very small. No one around me can read it. It's kind of just nonsense. And what am I writing about? This is the embarrassing part, but in fact, it should not be embarrassing at all. I'm writing about how all I want is to be a YouTuber. That's it. And I'll tell you why I'm not scared to say that, even though, yes, could be quote unquote embarrassing, but I'm not scared to say that because it's so true. I've been trying to find my passion for a long time, and the funny thing is that it's kind of been in front of me this whole time because I've always made videos. Since I learned what a video was, I was making them, and I never lost interest, and I never stuck to it either publicly. I would post YouTube videos in middle school and high school and then delete them because I was embarrassed. But now I've had jobs, I'm in college, I'm thinking about internships and career and what would I actually be doing. I even have a little unpaid internship at kind of a film studio, podcast studio, photo studio. And I'm learning, I don't want to do post-production stuff even. I thought maybe I did. I'm I kind of like production. Maybe I want to be a PA or no. I want to do it YouTube style. I want to do it myself. I wrote this page and I was I've never had a longer lasting interest because I become very bored with things very quickly. At jobs, I get excited and I see some potential in it, and then I'm this is actually not what I thought it would be. And there's a fear that YouTube could be like that, but I don't think so because I think it's going to be different. And also, who cares? If it is, then that will just lead me to another path. But I'm sitting there and I'm this is very stereotypical, maybe I literally don't want to work. This school thing right now is not clicking for me. It feels like it's draining my energy. And there could be another side to this where it's yeah, I feel like my energy is being drained, but is that me just making up an excuse in the moment so I don't have to try? Oh no, YouTube's my thing, so I'm gonna blow off school. No, I don't think that's good. I think I need to try, get my degree, and move on. And I do think that that is important to get my degree. I don't want to just blow it off. In fact, I'm so grateful to experience anything that I don't like in general. Because once I experience something I don't like, I can kind of check that off the list. Or at least be okay, I have a slight experience with that. Maybe it wasn't my thing. Maybe I could try it again. But it gives me an excuse to move on to something else, which I love doing too. So I feel a lot of people don't really want to say what they actually want to do. And me too. If people ask me in person, I definitely avoid it. It's funny because I'm sitting at school and everyone wants to be doctors or do research. It's mainly pre-med in most of my classes. And they're yeah, I want to go and be a doctor. What do you want to do? And I'm I normally just say I want to do research, which seems like it'd be true in a different timeline or something. But in my heart, I'm dude, I literally just want to do YouTube. I don't want to waste my energy on anything else. But maybe I'm looking at it wrong. I don't think it's wasting energy, again. Because doing things makes me, first of all, have stuff to talk about in life, on YouTube. I can't just sit in my empty room and expect to have life experiences to share. I have to actually go out and live life. I feel like I'm kind of observing this when everyone is talking about how they want to go into the field and they're talking about internships. And a lot of people tell me what to do, weirdly enough. They're like, oh, you should look into a biological illustration internship. Oh, you should go work at this lab, or you should apply to this, or maybe you should change your major and like take the MCAT or go to med school, or where are you gonna go for grad school? And I'm like, oh, like it just doesn't seem right. And I'm struggling with, does it not seem right, or am I lazy? Because I do half-ass some things, I'm not gonna lie. First chemistry exam, didn't study for it, bombed it. And in my head, I'm using the excuse, oh, but I'm gonna be on YouTube, so like whatever, it's fine, I don't have to do really good. If you shortcut one thing in life, you're kind of shortcutting everything. How you do one thing is kind of how you do everything. It's cool to just say, yeah, that's what I want to do. And I don't know why people get so scared to say what they actually want to do. And it's really cool when people do. Like, I was sitting next to this girl and I was like, so what's your goals? Having the conversation. And she's like, well, if I'm being honest, I really want to go to Harvard for grad school. And I'm like, yes. I'm like, girl, you got it. You got it. Do it. That's not weird to say. That's not like a lofty goal. I mean, of course it's a lofty goal, but that's not unreachable. You have to act like it's just a normal thing, and it will be a normal thing. Someone just started playing music really loud. I'm sorry if you heard like a bass. So, yeah. And I've said this across different videos that I want to be a YouTuber, and it still literally cringes me out. I'm not gonna lie. It's been about 6 months of me actually posting and taking on that identity of like, okay, I want to like make this a job. It's been like 6 months and I still feel super awkward. If people bring it up, I like downplay it. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been making some YouTube videos and stuff. And I think it's really important to claim that as like my job. Because yes, I'm a student, but I want to just be comfortable being like, oh, Sedona, what do you do? Oh, I'm a YouTuber. I make videos. Like, what? Why does that sound weird? I'm a YouTuber. But no, that's what I want. So it's weird how my brain is like blocking that because it's literally what I want the most. I sit there, just like my chemistry lecture, I sit there all day long thinking about it. Again, yeah, could be obsessive. My old therapist said I have traits of OCD, but you know what? We don't care about that. The point is that this is something that I like and that I'm thinking about constantly. And that's gotta mean something, right? Why would I keep coming back to this? Like 5 times in my life, I've started channels, deleted it, came back. It's been consistent. Whereas then I go start something and by the way, I have 0 success on YouTube. Well, not 0, but I've had like, obviously not a lot. Not obviously. Oh my gosh, I need to change my wording. See? No, we need to not downplay it. I have 380 subscribers right now, so I've never gotten to a monetized point yet. I haven't gotten there yet, let's say that. It's not like I've experienced some great success, but I haven't lost that desire for it. Whereas where I try something else, like this internship or like another job or something, I burn out and I lose that passion for it very quickly. And it starts off the same, but then I'm like, no, and then I go back to YouTube. Go back to, oh, I actually want a career like that. I don't want to do this. I don't think I actually like this. So that's gotta mean something, right? I think it does, and I think I need to follow that. And a lot of people are like, you literally have to go all in on what you want. And it's great in theory. It's great in theory, and even I think that too, yeah, to a certain extent. But in reality, how it plays out in real time is confusing to me. Because I'm sitting there in my chemistry lecture. Again, I'll bring that up again. And it's like, do I care about this? No. Okay, am I actually gonna go all in on YouTube? If that's true, I should walk out of this class right now and stop going to school, stop my internship, and do YouTube full time. Like, no, that's not the right way to think. I think you need those outside experiences. And you can't use something, I'm talking to myself here, can you tell? You can't use something as an excuse to quit something else. I feel like I've done that a lot. I feel like start something and then, oh, I'm gonna stop that because I actually don't like it. This thing didn't work out for me, so I have no other choice but to stop. So that's my hesitancy with it, because of course I'm gonna get my degree, but is it because it's hard? Because yes, it is hard. It's a STEM major. And if I fight through that, I could probably have a successful career, but I won't fulfill my little need to go on YouTube at one point. Maybe that's what it's about. Fulfillment? What do you think? Maybe there's room for both. Maybe there's room for all of it. And again, in real time, it's like, okay, I have to wait until school is over for me to go all in. I have to wait until I have a cuter apartment to film videos. Like, you can always make excuses. And I really just want to, well, I know for a fact those things aren't stopping me. I'm still literally making videos like every day. But I want to not feel the feeling of I could do more. I want to feel like I am doing all of that I can. And I don't know if that's possible when I'm in school and trying to do other things. Because it's always like, okay, like this 5 hours that I spent at school today could have been towards this. But no, actually, I actually need to remember that it's all playing out exactly how it should. And I'm very happy that I get to get a degree. I think that's a really cool part too, is that I'm going to have a degree in science and then also pursue YouTube. So I'm happy. And I need to chill. Sometimes I just overthink things. That's why we're here to talk it out together. And I just need to remind myself to take it one day at a time. I always think about trying to do everything in one day. Some days I don't have to think about school. Some days I don't have to think about YouTube. There's a lot of hours in the day that I can allocate to different tasks. Anyways, thanks. Thank you, therapist, for just letting me rant. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe. Please follow me on Spotify. I'm here for you every weekday as a little casual convo, little vibe check for the day, just to get your thoughts going, just to maybe get you in a little bit more of a positive vibe or like a thinking vibe, thinking mode. Does that make sense? Thinking mode? Yeah. Subscribe for more. Go follow my vlog channel / other video channel, Sedona111 on YouTube, Spotify, wherever I go. Thanks for listening. I will see you guys tomorrow. How about that? Or Monday, whatever day I post this, I'm not sure, but I will see you in a couple days. Bye. Thanks for listening.